Hey everyone, I just wanted to let you know that I'm going to read a book for you today that I got at a session I was at the MESPA Institute in February. And of course, there was a plethora of books on the table, and we were each asked to pick one that we wanted to take with us. And I picked Even Superheroes Have a Bad Day or Have Bad Days. And of course, I would pick that one. Why wouldn't I? When I'm like just crazy about superheroes. So Even Superheroes Have Bad Days. This is by Shelley Becker and illustrated by Etta Kaban. And this is how it goes. When superheroes don't get their way, when they're sad, when they're mad, when they have a bad day, they could use superpowers to kick, punch, and pound. They could shriek, they could screech with an ear-piercing sound. They could crush wooden crates and bend metal gates. They could throw trucks and buses across several states. They could knock over buildings like towers of blocks and crumble the streets into rubble and rocks. They could use laser eyes to ignite forest fires or fling boomerangs to deflate the town's tires. It looks like mayhem. Looks a little nuts when the superheroes get mad and let their superhero powers do bad things. It's not looking good. But upset superheroes have all sorts of choices. Instead of destruction and loud, livid voices, they burn angry steam off with the speed of light hiking, or super extreme outer space mountain biking. They race to the rescue of people in need and delight in the joy of a super good deed. They hatch super plans to help banish world sadness, building fabulous theme parks for giggles and gladness. They chase wanted bad guys with supercharged zing, dragging hundreds to jail while police dance and sing. They track down the tame, super menacing beasts and transform pity parties to victory feasts. But displeased superheroes who don't feel serene could have super temptation to cause a bad scene. They could blast icy blizzards on hot afternoons or walloping twisters and monster typhoons. They could spin super webs super far, super sticky, and tangle up towns with their silk, super icky. They could rotate the planet and mess up world time, or sit back and relax while the world fills with crime. When superheroes don't get their way, when they're sad, when they're mad, when they've had a bad day, they could super rampage. They could, but they don't. Because real superheroes just wouldn't. They won't. Instead, they dig down to their super best part, the strong superpowers contained in their heart, and using their talents as true heroes should, They battle the urge to do harm, though they could. They acknowledge their sorrow, their anger, their pain, as they wait for their super emotions to wane. It's okay if they frown. It's okay if they sigh. It's okay if they slump down and cry. But when they get up and get on with their day, saving the world is their most super way. And there they are celebrating. So I want you to talk about this book. Talk about how we can relate to superheroes and how we can relate to, we've talked about having peace in our hearts and going to our hearts to, even though when we're sad, mad, or angry or upset, and how we can deal with that. And then talk about also, what did they do to deal with that anger or sadness or madness? What were some of the things that they did to help with that and to make them feel better? So Even Superheroes Have Bad Days, another great book, one of my favorites. I hope you enjoyed it.